trying to
This
sound.
is a Halloween. Oh my god.
So B.R.E.A.D, when you continue to speak, that sound will come on, and it's your cue to shut up.
Is it a
Marius.
Okay, well,
What the
You're
fuck
not
is your
muted.
problem?
You're not muted.
Oh my god.
why don't we all just let him do his thing, right?
Yeah.
We all have different ways of showing.
Homeboy, is that man cooking a dish right now?
I'm sorry, a what?
Bring some over.
Are you cooking right now?
Magic bullet? Wait. I have to get my matcha in, sir.
Why don't we all, just briefly, just for the sake of us and for the viewers, why don't we talk about our costumes a little bit? I would love to lead the charge if at all possible.
Are you from Snow White?
No, not at all, actually. Today I am
Are you an astronaut?
No, no, not at all. I am actually Linus from the famous Peanuts cartoons.
The famous.
So you guys are doing a couple's costume?
That's cute.
Well, I wouldn't exactly call it a couple's costume.
They ask you how you are, and you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
I would more say that.
So it's the couple's costume.
That's the record straight, Andra. Are y'all dating or what?
Okay,
I'm
so
on.
Set the record straight.
Oh my
Are you
god.
dating?
Let
This is
the
not
record show.
appropriate. This is not appropriate. Let them be.
thank you. And
Shut the fuck.
for
That's inappropriate.
record,
You're
Really?
Oh
party.
my gosh, this is chaos.
So I've been doing some reading.
You
About I've learned how to read recently, and I've been reading about because I was like, my name is dumb, right? It has the word whore in it.
Guys, Andra did want us to talk about our costumes and introduce ourselves.
Didn't want us.
thank
We
you.
have, no, he did want us to because we have new guests here and we're being
Oh shit.
very inconsiderate.
you're
This
so
is
right,
super
you're so
inconsiderate of us.
You do have
Yeah, guys, can you guys just like quiet down a little bit?
Tonight we have Cosette and Eponine joining us, and I would love to hear a little bit from them. Thank you guys so much for joining, and we hope to see you at other meetings, not just our Halloween parties.
Of course, if Marius is there, I'll be there. I just want to say thank you, Marius, for bringing me. I know because we're neighbors, so he always tells me of how much you likes hanging out with you guys.
Cool. Thank you. Cosette, any comment from you?
Thank you, Marius.
Well,
Yeah, I can't wait to see where we go with this and the progress that we can make with this. And I think the work you're doing here is really important. And yeah,
You are
I love-
so welcome.
yes, thank you, Marius. Thank you very much. I think I speak on behalf of all of us when I say that we are grateful to call you not only an ally, not only a friend, but a best friend. So
I don't know about this. All of us.
Wow. I don't know if I'd go that far.
Are we best
Uh-oh.
friends?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's a little bit of a far stretch, but we appreciate you guys being here. Thank you.
Especially you, Eponine, cutie. Look at you, you little vampire. Hey.
What was that? You look stunning tonight.
Eponine,
well,
you look stunning, baby.
Okay.
You are beautiful.
And Marius, what about me? Like, I do
Pretty
have black
wacky.
hair. I didn't even get to you yet. Corfe rack.
Legley and
my word.
Jolie, why don't you guys tell us about your costumes a little bit? How did you get this idea? How did it work out? Great.
We're thing 1 and thing 2. Can you see?
I can
Yeah.
Aww.
Because
So, I was supposed to have a wig, but I burned it on accident today.
Ooh.
and you
Again.
also burned my wig.
Dog, what's
How-
up with you
how-
burning shit?
Oh.
Sorry, what were you doing with the wig?
Just dancing in the room next to my candle.
Mr. Marius, buddy old pal, can you tell us a little bit about your circle, your little black circle?
Oh,
over
this? I'm not really sure what it is. I kind of just looked up easiest guy costumes for Halloween. I'm not really big about the whole dressing up thing.
Is
Why are you laughing like that?
Maybe I'm supposed to be like a.
That's the way I
I don't
laugh.
know, maybe I just got
loud.
like shot or
That's the way I laugh.
something. Maybe I'm from The Godfather. I think
Wait,
that's
have
what
you ever seen the Office, the American version?
No. I watched the first episode. It didn't appeal to me, you know.
Bro.
No, I don't know.
Combeferre and I did a couple's costume because we are now officially dating. But
How cute.
we're supposed to be Linda.
I thought you forgot. Prever, did you forget that we're doing a couple's costume?
You're supposed to be the Wicked Witch of the West.
No, I'm a witch, like a Salem
She's
witch.
a pilgrim instead.
No, like a Salem witch.
Said,
Like the witches that
came on the Mayflower, and now I look like this.
Okay.
like the
Baharel,
Salem witch trials.
Well, I
can
mean,
you guys tell us about your costumes?
Oh, we dressed up as two characters from the cult classic Disney Channel animated series Recess.
Fuck yeah! I'm Spinelli.
Whoa.
TJ.
Yeah! Woo!
I loved every moment of that.
That Bonham.
And the lovely Cosette, the lovely Eponine, will you all please tell us, where these costume choices?
Yes, of
originated?
course. So I'm an angel, and I kind of associate myself with just pureness, and everyone who knows me. Why are you laughing like that? I don't get it.
Sorry, somebody's calling me. This is awkward. I'll be right back. Hold on.
Okay.
You're pure. I mean, like, does anyone pure actually call themselves pure?
That's an interesting philosophical question you bring up.
Absolutely right, Eponine.
Oh my gosh, we talked about that in philosophy.
I mean, like, I don't want to be salty or anything, but like, I just think it's interesting.
But that's
yeah.
a philosophical
I'm with
question
Eponine,
you
yes,
bring up,
yes, ma'am.
because the ideals of the Enlightenment actually led. I've been reading about this because.
Baharel. Pretty lady does not need to know about what you've been reading.
Well, actually, I think it's very important.
Eponine?
I think it's very important.
No,
Okay, Eponine, what is your costume?
My costume, I'm a vampire. I took my
a sexy vampire. Ah!
But like, I just thought, because there's someone in particular's blood I really want to suck.
I think it's about time that we answer some of our fans' questions.
Yes,
This one
agreed.
is from a fan called Marky. And Marky would like to know, Marky is curious whether some of us have any learning disorders, driving anxiety, arachnophobia, weird talents, or anything else. What's a little quirk about us? I guess I could go first. I'm deathly afraid of heights. I cannot go high.
Good. I'll go next. My weird quirk is knowing a lot about the June Rebellion of 1832. Allow me to elaborate. Allow me to continue.
Baharel. Stop.
I actually do have arachnophobia. I'm trying to get over it though because I love all animals. But yes.
I'm gonna protect you, Prever. I'll protect you.
Oh, get a fucking room.
Dude, just like how the Republicans tried to protect the Republic
Simp as much as
in
Marius
the
does.
June Rebellion of 1832, which happened after the death of Lamarck, who was in the.
Baharel.
I don't mean to be rude, but I just have one phrase. Can you shut the fuck up? Just for a second.
Don't be rude.
Wait.
No,
Go for
it's
us.
not even me being rude. It's just me being Diana Ross and being a diva. Okay, so I'm playing in character.
That reminds me a lot of last year. Like, do you remember last Halloween? Back when we, were roommates. Do you remember that?
Yeah. Give me a
What you
second.
don't understand is me and B.R.E.A.D have this kind of bond as roommates because we lived together last year.
Yeah, just roommates or something?
Yeah.
And they were roommates.
You have a roommate, don't you?
No.
Guys, I think like if it's not working out, it's not working out, I think.
Oh no, this is not about you at all.
I'm not saying it's about me. I'm saying if it's not working out.
I'm
I don't know what all this talk about us being more than roommates is about.
A little uncomfortable too.
I agree. We should
See, no
definitely.
one ever. Exactly. Thank you. So I think we should listen to me. And the frog that Prever got me from. My
Popcorn is so
yours,
messy.
Go ahead.
I have a question.
B.R.E.A.D,
Yes, B.R.E.A.D.
had something to say.
No, it's gonna be a rant. Don't let him
No,
speak. It's gonna be.
Our viewers are very interested in the cause, very interested in what we're doing and why. And
Exactly.
I have always been very open, very transparent about what the cause is and why we're fighting for it. But I think it would benefit our fans if they could hear from some other individuals about why they're part of this group and why they're fighting for the cause. So if you could raise your hand. And I would love, anyone else could raise their, yes, Prever, what is your, why are you here? Why are you part of the B.R.E.A.D, and what do you think that we can do as a group?
I think that this is one of the groups that work very hard to push for very good causes. I am a women's rights activist, an animal rights activist. And just joining here, I'm being an activist for the students who need tuition refunds and stuff like that. So I'm here to serve that purpose.
Money.
That's awesome.
I also think it's awesome. Just like Prever.
Great. Jolie, Legle, do any of you have anything to contribute to as to why you're fighting the good fight and why you're joining this cause, joining, if you will, the revolution?
Angela, I got two good hands right here. They've both been up.
Before we answer the question, I think Legle has something to say about me and Legle.
Oh. Okay, go ahead.
They're breaking.
I don't know what she wants me to say, so I'm just going to say I came because, it's fun making friends. Totally not because I stumbled upon y'all last year on accident.
Legle, there's a reason why we are thing 1 and thing 2.
I thought it was just because it's funny.
No.
Are y'all dating? Like officially?
No. What?
That seems weird to me.
I think you guys put unfair pressure on them. That's just my opinion.
No, combeferre. No, I don't agree. Can we get some clarification here? Oh, okay, so here's my deduction. Thing 1 being Jolie and thing 2 being Legle. That means that thing 1 and thing 2 must have a connection. Therefore, if you all have a connection, well,
maybe they're just roommates.
Who is the cat in the hat?
Yeah.
Like who's putting the cat in the hat?
Who's the cat in the hat?
There should have been a cat in the hat.
I'm wearing a hat.
I'm wearing a hat.
Maybe you guys combined to be the cat in the hat?
Why are you guys on the no one should be. Okay, secrets are bad. Secrets
are we
are
just
bad.
gonna ignore that they're not just roommates? Are we just gonna ignore that?
Okay.
What do you mean?
Marius is not his best friend.
I don't know. Let's figure it out.
Okay, let's figure it out.
Why is it always like this with
Where
you
did
people?
B.R.E.A.D go?
It's drama, it's fighting, it's phone calls, it's everything but what is important. And
Wait, I'm sorry, guys. What's going on?
I'm tired of it. I'm sick and tired.
Andra's going overboard.
Screw you guys.
Oh.
What's going on? I had to pee.
For me.
I had to pee.
I don't know, but Andras is
Cosette is jealous of Corfrock, and Andra got mad at Marius
And
Corfrock.
Eponine is jealous of me. Yeah, we're all jealous of each other.
I didn't mention Eponine. Take Eponine out of this, okay? All right? Jeez.
Pretty whack, bro.
Yeah.
Why can't we all just get along, except for Marius?
Fans don't want to see us fighting. What about that? Yeah. Okay. One of the questions
I agree. I agree.
asked are, what are you guys' favorite foods? Let's talk about that.
No, we did that one.
Oh, we did. Oh, what about?
I have one. Why did R get kicked out of the group chat?
Run.
Grantier, what the?
Y'all, you did such a terrible job of dispelling the
to Andra.
conflict.
Oh, did he leave because we asked that fan's question?
I recently got into this K-pop group called ATEEZ.
I did it.
Oh my God,
He's back.
Andras is back.
Andras,
Hi.
missed you.
Baby,
We were just
boy,
talking
where
about
did you
you.
go?
Missed you.
And how everyone bullied. I mean,
and
Mike
Grantier.
loves you.
Ooh. What happened in the breakout room?
I would just like to apologize. There's a lot of stress that comes with trying to do the things that some of us do, and so we all get overwhelmed, and we all need a release. And so, I would like to apologize from the bottom of my heart for a little incident, and I would love it if we could just carry on partying, bros.
Yeah. Oh gosh. Everything's falling apart.
What is the platonic ideal of the Zoom party?
Okay, guys. Well, thank you all so very much for coming. It was definitely a night filled with fun, filled with laughter, and with that, I bid you all farewell.
It was great meeting you all. You're all really awesome people, and I can't wait to see where this goes.
Thank
you.
Cosette.
Thank you.
Adieu, as they say in France, especially at the time of the June Rebellion of 1832.
Thank you, Baharel.
Yeah, I love you, man.
All right.
Okay. Bye.
Everyone.
Nice
Bye,
meeting
Grantier.
everyone.
Eponine.
I gotta.
Oh, she left.
Wait.
Wait,
Okay.
Andra.
Yeah.
Bye.
Stay.
I love you, Grantier.
Bye, Felipe. Okay.
Bye, guys.
Right. Now, before you. Hey.
Hi. That was something.
I like our costumes. They're sort of cute.
I know. It kind of worked out. It worked out better than I expected.
Well, I don't know. What are you doing tonight?
Well, I was just on a very long Zoom call.
Right.
Absolutely dreadful Halloween party, but other than that, not much. What are you doing tonight?
I don't know. I don't have that much to do. I don't know. I just really wanted to watch Charlie Brown on like Netflix or like whatever. And I don't know. I don't really have anyone to watch it with. So yeah.
Well, I would love to watch Charlie Brown. We're wearing the costumes, so I think yeah, cool. So I'll send you a link.
Yeah.
Awesome.
That sounds cool.
Well, I will see you and Snoopy
Hey.
momentarily.
Yes. Yes.
Good night, Grunter.
Good night. Oh, that just stressed me out.
The June Rebellion of 1832. So it happens after the July Rebellion of 1830. Chronologically, of course, that has to make sense. So Napoleon was in power, and even though he did like maybe some good things for the country, he was an emperor, and that's fucked up. We hate emperors. Democracy only, all day, baby. And so there was a rebellion in 1830 where Napoleon was ousted, but he was replaced with a king. They just reinstated the royal line of succession with Louis Philippe. Bullshit. I call bullshit, and so did the rest of the country. So 2 years later, there was a member of Louis Philippe's court, Lamarck, and he was a people's champ. He loved the people. He was like, hey, man, I'm for the working class. That's what I'm about. But then he died, and there was a big funeral, and everyone was really upset about it. And then a bunch of different groups, a lot of different people with a lot of different views, but they all held the same view, anti-monarchy. Some of them wanted Bonaparte back. Some of them wanted a republic, called the Republicans, not the Republicans today. Those are shitholes. But the French Republicans, great people. And so they threw a rebellion in June of 1832. And one of the groups that was a part of this was the Les Amis de la Abbessiyes, which is who we've taken our names from. Yeah, Prover. I read the book. I read the abridged version, but I read the book. And we took our names from that. And so I think it's important to know that that rebellion, and it's kind of like, and it took place right after a cholera outbreak. So like we got the coronavirus, we got the coronavirus. It's all the same. It's all going on at the same time, right? Right? This is crazy. The parallels that we're seeing today between us and them and the corona and the cholera, it's all right there. It's stacking on top of each other. But we know how theirs ends. And it didn't end well. They lost. They lost the rebellion. They were beat by the monarchy. I just want to keep that all in mind as we continue our own little mini rebellion, to be wary of history. I don't think history repeats itself, but it does rhyme. And I don't want to be the rhyming couplet to the end of the June Rebellion of 1832. Thank you. That's my spiel.